Howdy everyone. So today we're back in Minecraft. In this new episode, I decided to do something that I felt like I should have done in the beginning, or at least now that I have the time to. Well, I think I want to build like a little barn for my animals, since I mean, look at them, they're all kind of cooped up in this tiny box, and I feel kind of bad for them. So I kind of did some off-screen like gathering and stuff. You may also notice that I have some obsidian. I gathered 20 of them. I went back to the mine and grabbed some obsidian so I can make myself an enchantment book. But I think, well, at first I was gonna do that, but then I kind of looked at my animals from the window and I was like, I kind of feel bad for them. So I think it would be a really fun idea for us to build like a barn or something for them so the animals don't feel so like, you know, in such a small location for them. So I kind of have an idea what I want for the barn, I think. I kind of want it where the roof of it kind of like slants down a bit. Um, and it gives it kind of a look to it. If I ran out of stuff like that, I can always just grab some more. I don't think this is gonna be like a major episode. Owie. Just more of an idea that I had, so I could start kind of trying to execute it in a sense. Um, hmm. Yeah, I think I can do. I don't think that wall needs to be. I think I could just do this. There you go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might make that 6 later on, but I think we might be fine. So I know I haven't posted in a couple of days. I kind of wanted to see how my other videos are doing, and I've noticed that some of them don't really reach the views as like my very first video that I did, which isn't bad. Um, but it's for me to like test out things that I'm noticing or that I could be potentially doing wrong as my future a potential future career as me as a YouTuber. So it was very important for me to kind of just keep an eye out for the videos that I was posting to see if they were doing well or not. It seems like the first episode is getting a lot of views and the second episode is doing pretty well. But with my other videos, they don't really seem to be doing that great. But I can't just expect like my videos to, instantly pop off. My content is very limited to what I can only do right now, especially with editing. Um, Most people have access to things like artists and things like that. Or like, they're more creative in a sense, is what I'm trying to say. While me, I'm kind of a newbie. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, so I kind of just wanted to try to test out the waters to see what I can do. So I think this is tall enough, and I have some fencing right here, and I think I wanted to get rid of this. I'm not going to use my shovel because my shovel's about to break. I might fill in the ground later, but I don't think I will because let's see. I want to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll make it 5. How about that? And then we can break this. And then I think I want to fill this in with. I could do it with wood, but I think cobblestone might look really nice here potentially. There we go. So this should be a spacious pen for my dang animals this time, and I can break this. Put that there, and bam. We got a whole little place for my, for, depending on who I want to put here. I think each pen will be that big. Dependent on it, I will have to kind of expand the barn like this way, because I don't know how many animals I want, but I think cows and chickens, I think cows and pigs, I don't think I need pigs, I'm gonna be honest. I think, as of right now, I think I would just need sheep for wool, cows, obviously for the leather, because I do want to use cows later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can just do that. Break this in the middle. Bam. There we go. Alright. I'm sorry, did that open the opposite way? It did. Oh, what? Okay. That's kind of strange. I'm not gonna question it as much. And then since I did that, we can put like a little like torch right here so we can light up the area. Do the same thing on this side. Bam. And I don't have that on this side because what I was gonna plan to do was... Actually, hold on. I could fit one more little like thing here if that's the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then I could just... Oops. Bam. There we go. And then we would just put this right here, and then I think I'll try to replicate how it did on the other side, because I want at least the barn to look good from a certain angle or something. I want it to have like a slant, in a sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like the roof of it will have like a slant to it. Almost like a staircase where this will go like this way, like diagonally down. That's what I want to do for the roof of it. Kind of like I wanted to I want to do something like a stable, in a sense, not necessarily a barn, more of a like a cute little stable. There goes my sword. Good thing I carry an iron sword. Alright. Well, it looks like it might be getting darker soon, so I can always just go and sleep in my comfy bed that I have. But right now, I think I'm just gonna keep collecting some wood. The wheat farm has been doing really great, by the way. I have been available to... Oh, well, shouldn't have cut this one. I have been available to get some wheat, and it has been growing a bit bigger and bigger, which is really good since we do need wheat for me to breed the animals more effectively. But until then, though, I'm kind of just stuck with trying to kind of figure out what I want to do with each episode, because originally for this episode I was just gonna do was just go and I was just gonna go and explore, like try to find like maybe a village or something, but I think I might leave that to another episode, because I kind of was, before I was gonna leave, I was gonna see if I can go back to the mine and get some obsidian down there, which I did. And then after that, I was gonna start a new episode and then try to find like maybe a village or something around the world. So it would just be me exploring. But I felt like that could have been potentially boring. Just me running around until I'd be like, oh, look, I found this. You know? But I think, um, I think that might happen in the next episode. Right now, we're starting to still kind of fix up a barn here. I got 3 pens. I think that one's going to be for cows, that one's going to be for sheeps, and that one's going to be for chickens. Just because, at least with all 3 of those, they at least give me something. Wool, eggs, and cows give me pretty much beef and, you know, what do you call it? Leather. They give me leather, which is really good. So that's why I was kind of thinking that I could probably use that. I think I might make this just one more taller, I think. Just like this. Oops. Hope this looks good. There we go. Or I could get rid of this wall, I think. Well, actually, I think I can make this more of a divot then. Because like I said, I want to make this like a... Yeah, hold on. I think if I... Actually, I think if I do that... And then did this... Unless I mean to make this taller. May need to make this taller if I'm gonna want to execute my idea. So I'm just testing out like the waters and stuff. This might be a 2-episode thing, depending on how much I might need to cut out. Alright, well, let's just finish this little wall right here. Climb up here. The reason why I did this here is so I don't have to make like ladders or something. Yeah, I think that looks great. I can probably try finishing the flooring a bit by putting some of the cobblestone that I wanted to put down here. If the game will allow me to. No, they will not. Gotta break this. But I was kind of questioning that. I was like, I can't place a block in there. There we go. And then I think I was gonna do that right there, so it could just fit perfectly. Yeah. Also, I'm realizing that this is uneven. Dang. Hate when my things are like that. I'm sure it might be fine. I can always just move this to the left if I ever wanted to. Like, I could just take this wall down and just, bam, move it to the left. But I'm trying to think, how could I make a slant? I could do one of these. I think I might do that. I think I might just move that, like, down one. Because I think this should be moved here in the middle. Because 1, 2, 3... I think I just made the other side too tall, or too long, I think. That's why it looks kind of off. Maybe I'm just dim. Could be the second option. Maybe. I'm starting to think so. There we go. And then I want to do... I wanted to do something where it went like this, I think. So I have like at least like a block high. I need more woody. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So now it's like that. I think I could do is put slabs inside that go up. So it doesn't feel so enclosed in a sense. Perfect. Just like that, basically. And then I could do is replace this with this. I think I can do that. Do this. There we go. Get rid of that. There we go. Just like that. So it gives it more of a bit of a, like, it looks like it's made of staircases, I guess. I don't know if that looks entirely really good. I could always just fill this up with a slab or something up here. Yeah, I might just do that. I think that would look good. I'm gonna turn all these into wood, and then I'll just make a bunch of slabs. So I think this just might be like one long continuous video, because like I said, it's really nothing like I don't need to really cut out or anything unless I need to like go and get more wood or something. But I think we're all a-okay here. I don't think nothing's gonna try to pop out and kill me or something, unless it does. And if so, I'm gonna be kind of mad. So I'm gonna start trying to fill in the roof up here. There we go. Bam. So this is what I had in mind when I said that I wanted to have like a weird, like diagonal roof. I don't know if this would look really good, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm hoping it kind of does, because I always try to make my like Minecraft houses at least look really good, even if they don't really, or at least builds in this case. Boop, 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 and then I think I got some couple of other ones right here. And then, you know, I could do is replace these with stairs, I think. It could fit a bit better, but I think that looks fine. And then this right here needs to be some wood. Okay, let's see. There we go, and then I could just get more wood here. Do that, and then I can do this, and then I can do one of these. By the way, if you hear howling, that's my dogs. They like to howl like they're getting murdered, even though they're not. I got very strange dogs. They're cute dogs, though. They don't do nothing wrong. They're good dogs. Trying to see if this is correct. It looks kind of off, but it looks like it is. So I must say this is, I think, a job well done. I think I did it. And all I gotta do is move all the animals to the pens. Luckily I have some of the wheat right here. So I'm gonna break this open and then start trying to separate it. I guess the sheep can go in here first. Come on, sheep. Alright. Fat cows are blocking the way. I did not mean to do that. Oopsies. Now, how about I just move y'all over here then? There we go. And then that one sheep is just stuck in there. I can just get rid of all this. Beautiful. And then I think I can try getting this sheep out. Hopefully trying not to get a cow missing out here, but sheep don't like listening to me. There we go. Okay. Then we can just... There we go. Perfect. Bam. And I think I... Oh, it went away. Whoops. Well, there we go. Now we got ourselves a cute pen. An actual, like, barn for our animals. Just because I felt kind of bad for them. But now they're here, and that's a zombie, and I'm gonna... Ow. I'm wearing armor this time. It's time for me to head inside, but hey, look at that. A nice barn for our animals that is now bigger, and I can even just see it from my window. That is a spider trying to get in my house. Go away. I'm trying to admire my beautiful barn. Admire my craftsmanship. Look at it. Look at it. But I think that would be it for this episode. I just wanted to do something for my poor animals that are all scrunched up together in that tiny little pen. But now they have a bit more room. This might change in the future, depending if I get more animals or depending on how many I breed in this case. But I think we'll be fine. So as always, thank you for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. Truly it does. I see a lot of, not a lot, but I see sometimes one comment on my video and I look at it and it's the most nicest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I truly do appreciate it. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure if y'all want to give a like or subscribe, or even just, you know, tell others about my videos if you want to. But as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.